Business transformations in real life with a custom ERP? That's the problem you have? Yes, that's what we have been looking at. Really? Great. Now, I'll give an example of how we helped in the manufacturing industry for a company who is doing tech manufacturing in the US. With an employee size of around 150 plus, they have been manufacturing technical items. The major problem that they faced was how to manage the inventory. They used to do everything manually. They had a lot of overstocking of samples, overstocking of small parts that they wanted to be used in the manufacturing of the whole product, and those kind of problems were the major thing. Other than that, they didn't really know how to track the movement of the supplies, whether they need to be ordered or where they already have stock, is in the red light. Those were the major problems they faced. What did we do for that? The solution that we created was we developed a custom ERP wherein all the inventory items went into the system, and also in correlation with each of the 100 plus parts that went into manufacturing each product. Everything was in the ERP. All the flow of the inventory items, all the flow of the products, the manufacturing items, the small cables, the small items went through the system, and they knew at any point of time with the order base they had what they needed to purchase, where they need to give the POs for what items, when they were supposed to be delivered, and is the delivery happening on time. The impact of that was they reduced the operational errors they had, wherein they at times didn't have stock of a particular item and the whole conveyor or the whole belt was lagging and stopped just because a small item was not purchased in time, it was not delivered in time, and no one knew how, where it was lying pending. The operational errors were reduced by 60%. They improved the production efficiency by around 40% plus. That's a big thing which they did by eliminating the delays. I understand how important for you is wherein you can eliminate the delays in the delivery that happened with this. Then they achieved real-time visibility on any of the inventory that they needed, including the manufactured items, deliveries, whether they are over-manufactured or under-manufactured, they have a correct forecasting on that. With this, the financial forecasting of the purchases and the sales were mixed and matched, and they led to a better reallocation of resources they could use for something else. The resources were not wasted on things or producing things that were not even finalized on the sales cycle, where it was just in the pipeline. This made a great difference for their business. Their revenues grew, the headaches reduced, and the available resources were greatly managed with no wastage of resources at any point of time. Does this look like a story for you? Or does this feel like this is what you have been facing on to? Is it the real problem that you also faced in your manufacturing industry? Think over. Now, I'll give one more case study. That was of an IT services company. Now I'm giving you two different sectors, two different kinds of companies which got the benefit or utilized the benefit of going for a custom ERP. They had 100 plus employees. They are based out of UK. I wouldn't tell the name because it was under the NDA that happened. Now, they had major delays and problems and issues with the invoicing schedule and the collection of money. They didn't have something when the invoicing was automated with the delivery process, which was connected to the delivery manager and in turn connected to the finance department. All three went the three different directions and everything was manual. At times it happened that delivery had happened maybe a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks before, and still the finance guy or the finance manager didn't know that the invoice had to be sent. He was waiting for a confirmation from the delivery, whereas it was manual. So you find these things happening normally. Think over. Is this your story? Is this what you have been facing in? Now, what is the solution? We developed an ERP wherein the delivery manager had a connection with the actual projects that was signed off by the sales, and in turn, as soon as the deliveries happen, maybe phase-wise, maybe milestone-wise, and the same was uploaded to the dashboard of the finance. The finance had a clear real-time view of the deliveries happening and the invoicing schedule, so they could invoice on time. And they even had notifications coming up every now and then that an invoice that's been sent 15 days back or 8 days back has not been paid yet, because they connected their incoming funds to the invoices. Now, this really helped them follow up on the payments, get the follow-ups in time, get the payments in time. What was the impact of this? It was a small exercise with the delivery, finance running together. Usually impact, the invoicing processing time was reduced by more than 75%. You won't believe it. You have small services and multiple clients running in parallel. This is a scenario that you all have been facing. You get automated reminders. You send automated reminders to the client also asking that the payments have not been cleared yet. That reduces the manual work. Guys sending in mail reminders every now and then is reduced. Automated reminder always helps for the clients. They get reminders every 3 days in that the payment has not been cleared yet. And the cash flow improves for the company. If the cash flow improves, what happens? You have money in your banks. It helps you scale faster. You get in more clients, you improve your sales team, you get in more clients, and the delivery starting happening faster. Real-time revenue tracking helps the management make better financial decisions. You have funds with you, and you have the visibility of when the next fund is going to come. It helps you take faster and quicker decisions. That helps you to improve your total running of the business. Your delivery and finance, once connected on the invoicing schedule, really gives you a very nice and comfortable time with the cash flow improving. Majorly all the small businesses or medium businesses have this problem of cash flow because of the deliveries happening, the manufacturing happening, or the services being done, and the invoices not being sent on time, not being followed up for payments, the payments not coming. This is how a small example of how you can improve your total system, total ecosystem of the company, how you can plan to scale your company from this level to the higher level with a proper system in place, and you not breaking your head every day morning sitting on what are the deliverables that's happened, has it been accepted by the client, has the invoices being sent, has the money come into your bank. No idea. To reduce this, use something like custom ERP. I'm sure this will help you grow. Now, what do we do in such a scenario? You need to sit with your team. You need to identify the business challenges you have with your senior management, with your top level leaders of the organization. You need to sit with them, finalize what are the actual business challenges that you face. Then choose a ERP system or find an ERP expert, maybe me, not sure. Find someone who can help you set up a system or create a system on a paper first that can help you mitigate the problems or challenges that you have. Then get a tailored custom ERP developed for you. It takes 2-3 months. It's not an easy job. It doesn't come off the shelf because you want something custom built for you. It takes time. Get it done up, implement that, get your team trained from the developers. They should be able to help them more to use that. They should be help them to sort their small problems, small misunderstandings, small doubts, clarifications. Get them implemented. Once implemented it, make sure it's monitored regularly on a day-to-day basis, and then optimize the application in case you feel there's something else that needs to come in, something else that needs to be plugged into the same. Optimize it. Once that is done, this is the time to take action. Think of that. Let's start, build something for you and optimize your business. Share this to someone who would be in need of this or in such a scenario with a problem like this.